Yeah, y'all doing today? This is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna learn this together. We're gonna code from scratch. The title, this is who is God at? With all these people that I'm getting ready to name, all these countries, where is God at? And I'm gonna tell you after this. We got. Let's go from the top. Greenland Sea. Let's go to Greenland, which is the Arctic Ocean. You got Greenland. You got the Barents Sea, the Kara Sea, Norwegian Sea, the Baffin Bay. So you're still on the Arctic Ocean. Then you have what they call Greenland. Okay, so we're going to do this continent first. Greenland. Then from Greenland, we got what they call Northwestern Passages, which is land. Then we have that's in Canada. So you got Greenland up at the top. Then down, coming down, you got Canada. And the Canada doesn't talk about the province in Canada. But next to Canada, you have Alaska. And this right here is Alaska. I'm going to show you Alaska. So we're going to walk through this. I'm going to walk through this with you. This is Alaska right there. If you can see Alaska, you should be able to see. This is Alaska right here. And that line right there, this is Alaska. This is Canada right here. And this is the cage, which they call United States. United States, right? This is Mexico. Prior to this, all of this up in here before was Mexico. Okay, now you got Central America right here. Then we got Mexico, United States. Now with the United States, you got the different states. You got Washington, Mount Vernon, North Dakota, South Dakota, Oregon, Indiana, Wyoming, Nevada, Utah, California, Arizona, New Mexico. Then you got Mexico right there. That's New Mexico. So if I tap, it'll come up with it. But okay, Kansas and all that, it'll come up in here. Okay, bam. Okay, so we got Mexico, Guatemala, Nicaragua, Venezuela. Hold on. I didn't want to do that. Okay, we're going to have to hold on a minute. We're going to get it back. We'll get it back. Okay. Okay, let's get it back. Okay, we got it back. Let's get it back here. And this is what you have to do. You have to go ahead with this. Okay, so now we got Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Brazil, Guyana, and Suriname, right? All this is Brazil right here, and the Brazil is broken up. Then you have Spain. Let's go to England now. Okay, this is how they did it. From Norway and Sweden, right here, to the Iceland, they went over to Greenland and they got on a new continent, which is called Americas, right? Up here, they said the Vikings set up here. But this right here, this particular area here, This particular area here was the queen. That's why when it was telling about the queen owned so much land, they owned all this land, but up to here. Okay, so we're gonna go this way here. So now this was this particular straightway right here is the path between the new world, which is called America, and the old world, which they call Africa. Now Africa, it didn't get a lot of attention on this side because of Russia. Russia, which is the word Ruasia. Ruasia is the same word that they held for Asia. The Ru before Asia means energy of Asia. So then you got Mongolia here. Now Mongolia was what Mongolos, which is the disease that happened from Jacob and Esau. And this also spread to China, okay? So China basically has the same thing as autism, Mongolism, and things of that nature, with the face, droopy face, with lax of muscles and stuff like that. But anyway, we got South Korea, Japan. Now these particular South Korea and North Korea, right, basically was very, very, very important places for the United States, which is right here, over here. This is the United States right there. This is the cage right here. So when the Queen has all this land, or they say the British, whatever, and then this land here was United States. The United States was the fort to guard this area here from Russia. So then they divided into states so people wouldn't understand what was going on. Okay? Then they had the Mexico. The Mexico was also invaded by the Spaniards. This right here, you put it up a little bit, is Florida right here. It's Florida right there. So they had all this area there. Okay? So going down to Guatemala and all this is very untouched thing. So now, getting back to this part here, which is South America, all this is the same. One continent right there. This is how it goes. You can see it right here. Make it smaller and smaller and smaller. Right. So you had all of this was one continent. This line here is called equator. That's how they measure the earth. Okay, getting back to here, we was talking about Mongolia, China, right? Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Turkestan, Afghanistan, Pakistan, all these different areas, Islamic, Iran, Iraq, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Yemen, Egypt. Okay, so now all this area here was when the tribe of Abraham from the first son went this way, and then they started getting this people. This people here, Germany, as you see it say Germany right here, Germany right there, this whole area, this whole cold climate, Poland, Denmark, Luxembourg, Munich, Switzerland, Austria, Slovakia, Hungary, all this area, Paris, all this here, France, all this here, from this part, the tip of Morocco here, that they came here and went to Spain. Spain, as we know, that the Ottomans was in Spain. Portugal, remember, Portugal also, from the Ottomans teaching navigation and stuff, they also came over to the United States. The United States is right here. This is the United States right here. That's the United States. Right. That was Kentucky I hit. But yeah, so Portugal, they had their slaves. Spain, they had their slaves. France, they had their thing. And then when they said Europeans, they had their slaves too. They come over here to conquer this land. So the whole thing what I'm stating now, as we get back to the screen, all these countries, all these people, all these countries right here, right? All these states, these are states, right? Each state is almost equivalent to a country. They got the map kind of lopsided because Africa is 8 times bigger than the United States, but they make it seem like it's kind of close. It's not at all. Okay, so in Africa, you got Algeria, Libya, Egypt, Sudan, Chad, Niger, Mali, Nigeria, South Sudan, Ethiopia. Now, let's get back to this part right here where you got, let's make it smaller. You got Sudan, South Sudan, they came together. They broke up because of the fight between the Christians that was headed by the British to conquer this right there. So you got Ethiopia. So you got Ethiopia with the Nile River, right? You got Saudi Arabia on the other side, right? Which was considered to be what they call Mecca, right? You got Yemen. You got all these other countries where people migrate over. Turkey, all the way come down. Muslims, Egypt, here, boom. Then all the Liberia, Algeria, Morocco, all this right here, as you see, is Islamic country, Islamic speaking people. As it started getting further into Africa, right, Somalia, certain countries right here, they were not, because they migrated from this particular area, Ethiopia, they migrated to different places. This map is not really a good map to show the distance, but it's a good map to show you what's going on. Okay, now this is the question. The question, after you seeing this right here, how do you think God is controlling people? That's the question. How do you think God is controlling people? I'm just going to leave that. I'm never going to answer the question.